too good.
So like rather than like boosting and digital, you just find like stuff that you don't like and take it down.
Yeah, to me it's just more natural, and plus in digital realm, like I said, you know, for whatever reason, when you boost in the EQ, it brings up noise and gain with it or whatever.
Yeah.
In the analog realm, it's kind of the principles are kind of different. Like you can get some positive qualities because they're like they're actually boosted harmonic distortions and things like that in certain frequencies, so you can get some positive things happening. But I used to do the boost thing, and to me, it just made everything more harsh.
Yeah.
So by cutting, you just take what qualities of whatever you're recording that you like or whatever, and just kind of get rid of the stuff that you might not like.
So you mostly stick to just the native Pro Tools plugins?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I've I've used the Waves. The Waves.
You messed around with like any of the new Slate stuff?
Yeah, but to me that stuff's all colored or whatever, and I use like I said, I still use some coloration. Like I still use the solid, probably the same stuff I've used in that tutorial. But yeah, this had some their transformer based whatever compressor, like it adds a little bit of color, and I'm using a tape emulation on the drums or whatever, so they add some color, but I just don't like the color being added in the EQ section or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool every once in a while, like for drums, like usually not for stuff. See, I'm using the real analog stuff to record with, so it's adding some harmonic content there. But if I get something to mix, somebody use some inexpensive, like if you got like an Octopree or something like solid state, inexpensive interface, obviously it's not going to add any mojo. So then sometimes I'll use an EQ to kind of do it. A lot of times when I get stuff, I'll actually, if I notice it sounds really bland and boxy or distant, I'll reamp it through that stuff to kind of get the mojo happening.
Oh, jeez. So
that's just like the stock reverb too on the snare there?
What do I got? I'm just using
the Waves one.
The Waves one right now.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I just kind of I just start with some default stuff, and then usually kind of shape it to the project. Kind of once you get to the mix section, kind of see what it needs or whatever. Sometimes just doing some room and just a little bit of environment simulations enough or whatever. So I'll use it kind of create pseudo dynamics too, like maybe make some areas bigger sounding than other areas and things like that.
So like with these three mics, like with phasing and everything, those are all good though?
Yeah, no, I don't have any problems yet. I mean, so you can
just bottom snare mic, flip that, and then you're good.
Yeah, I leave all the phase how it is or whatever. So obviously the signal gets here, a certain latency, and then that one's even just later. So that gives you that sense of space or whatever.
That's awesome.
I'm ready for you, Sam.
I'm
The room sounds way bigger than it really is. The part of like recording that way is picking up the all the odd angles and stuff in the room or whatever acts as diffusion, and it's also, like I said, it's making the room sound bigger. The fact that I'm actually shotgun miking that section, because it's getting all the sound that's bouncing off everything. So you're not getting the direct transient sound. You're getting the actual reflections, and it's
that's sweet.
Kind of emulates like you're actually recording. Sometimes if you want a really big sound, I can do that bathroom. There's no sound treatment in there.
There you go. Yeah.
And the reflections on there, it makes it sound like you're recording in a church or a gym or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.